Oh, we've started. Welcome to a specially lit episode of the vlog. I'm also very low down. I don't know why. I just for some reason really thought this camera angle was funny. I don't know. Just thought it would be a strange look when you first open up the video. You'd just be like, what's going on here? And now you've been intrigued and now I have your attention because I've done nothing that I can remember that was cool today. So now you're here regardless. So suppose you'll just have to stick around. Alright, I suppose that'll work. Alrighty daddy. Let's get into it. Start of the day, 7:15-ish, to the sound of folks marching by my window very loudly, and then people taking the elevator very loudly. Yep, I miss living in the country. Let me actually sit up. Yeah, that'll work. Woke up to other people. I was slightly annoyed at that, but I did have to get up anyway. Still didn't have any soap because I didn't leave for yesterday. So I just this is probably more gross than it is funny, but I find it funny. But I tried showering with hand soap, like just the hand soap you use at the sink. I was like, well, that's probably better than nothing, because I'm just like just sleepy and groggy, just sloggy out of my brains. Like I'm trying to shower, and I've just got this squishy thing in one hand, and I'm like squishing it into my hand, and like, what has my life become? So that was my first experience of the day. Was just miserably attempting to clean myself. And failing miserably to do so. The second experience of the day was, let me think. I don't actually think I played any games today at all. Oh shoot, I don't think I did. Yeah, because I just watched some videos. Because by the time I was kind of up and moving, it was like 8:10 or something like that. And I had to leave at 8:50. Well, I had to leave at 8:40 because I was driving. So I just kind of sat and watched half an hour's worth of videos while eating some cereal and such, and called it at that. So I actually haven't played any video games today because I also had a very short lunch. So I suppose that is something semi-good for me. Let's see, what did we do in the morning? I drove around a good bit, kind of brought people back and forth. Oh, pardon me. Let me think. Goodness gracious, what did I do in the morning? I did more classes for promotion points, because you have to do a bunch of classes to learn a bunch of things, to show you have a bunch of skills so you can be promoted eventually. So I did that in the morning. Messed around a bit on Clash of Clans, just kind of enjoyed that. Did a ton more driving. I'm sorry, I'm very clogged up. All day I've had a really bad sore throat and a clogged nose. And I'm kind of just not saying anything about it because it's not COVID. It's probably just because I sleep with this fan on, absolute maximum, pointed right at my face for 8 hours a night, every night, for some reason. I don't know why I do that. I won't tonight, and I'll see if it gets any better. But, so yeah, I apologize for my glunkiness. I did a lot more driving people back and forth for lunch. I was getting frustrated because nobody in my unit likes my driving, because I try to drive more focused on getting them home quickly, because when I drive, it's an 8-minute commute. When other people drive, it's like a 10 to 12-minute commute. And when I'm making 2 commutes every single time we're going back and forth, I like to save as much time as possible, even if it's just a couple minutes. Like, just kind of the thought of, like, sitting there just waiting for even more time So I'm wasting my time going back and forth because I can make it 8 minutes one way, 8 minutes back, 8 minutes one way, 8 minutes back because there's 2 lifts to work. That's 24 minutes. If it's a 10 to 12 minute commute, that's 40 to 48 minutes. So I try to make it quick, but nobody likes that because our car has very, very soft suspension and no anti-roll bars. And it's not like it has a sorted out chassis, and it's not like it's very low. It is an economy sedan. It is not a race car. So when I'm taking turns at completely acceptable speeds, like 18 miles an hour, I will take I don't know, like a 60-degree turn, and everyone in the car goes, whoa! For one thing, if you were wearing your seatbelts properly, you wouldn't be sliding around. For two, shut the heck up. I'm the one driving. I don't know. I was just kind of feeling indignant about that because I do so much driving here at the unit because I like to drive. And they give me so much crap for it. Like every now and again, I'll drive really smoothly. Like I'll take my braking technique so it's over a longer period of time, and I relax my foot off of it and do the little like thing at the end, so you don't get that stutter when you stop. And like I'll accelerate gently and make my line as smooth as possible, and no one complains about that because they're all comfortable. But they don't notice that they're all comfortable because they only whine when they're uncomfortable. So you can't win. I just realized the lighting is way better over here and not here where I'm overexposed to all heck. So maybe I should just sit back in the shadows like I was originally planning and just... Yeah, I'm here. Probably is not going to make the audio very good. But yeah, I was doing so much driving. I was feeling kind of indignant about it because everybody kind of gives me crap and doesn't let me play any of my music when I'm in there. Because anything I play, they all just kind of, I don't know, immediately put on their music instead of it, or kind of insinuate that it's not exactly enjoyable. And then they put on their rap or their K-pop or whatever the heck, neither genre I listen to, and we listen to that instead. Because at this point, I don't feel comfortable playing my own music in the car. And it's kind of getting to the point where I know that's a really mundane thing to be angry about, but I mean, when it's been 6 months of that, like, I'm the one driving. I don't even enjoy my own music anymore. Like, that's the effect that's had. Like, I listen to so much stuff that is, like, more acceptable to listen to that I barely even listen to the music I used to listen to. I can barely remember some of the artists I used to listen to. I feel like I can't enjoy my own music anymore because they'd rather listen to their own songs about people from the 90s bragging about how rich they are and how much sex they have, and songs from rappers today rhyming words with the same word 4 times and probably making millions of dollars. I don't know. They have their own taste, and I respect that. Just kind of wish that it went the same way for me, you know? Like my buddy that I rarely text, and I feel bad that I don't. His name, well, I shouldn't say his name. I should keep names out of it, but he sent me a playlist of songs to listen to. And one of them was an entire album, so I tried to give the album a shot. And it was a 1 minute and 48 second long intro of like really cinematic noises, which I have no problem with. I can be patient and enjoy an intro. But unfortunately, about 20 seconds into it, the entirety of my car was like, no, we're changing this. This is nonsense. This is awful. I was like, guys, when you got in the car, I prefaced like, hey, this is a new album. My buddy sent it to me. I'm going to try it out. I don't know if it's good. Please just let it sit. We'll see if it's good. 20 seconds later, all right, well, it's not good. All right. Cool. We'll listen to your rap music at triple the volume I was listening to my music to. I don't know. I know I'm just whining at this point, but it's been 6 months coming, so I might as well whine a little bit. It's really, really nice when I get to drive by myself. Because I do get to drive by myself. Because out of the four trips that I make, two of them are return trips to go pick up other people. So I get to drive by myself then. And those are really, really nice. I get to just roll my window down, put my arm out, play the music I want to listen to, be comfortable, warm. Yeah, I like it. I like driving. Driving's one of my kind of escapes. Driving is how I deal with stuff. Driving is when I take time to think about life. And when I only get it in 8-minute intervals, like 4 times a day, I don't know. I honestly wish I could just go for a drive. That's the first thing I'm going to do when I get home. It's just drive. Drive till the tank is empty. And just leave it at that. Not go anywhere, just around. Just find a road that doesn't look like it's got an end, and I'm so excited for that. I'm so excited to go home. But yeah, I should continue. I went on a really bad tangent there. Just kind of giving you a spiel about me not getting to play my own music and yada yada yada. People vaping in the car. Oh, it's so annoying. Because I just blow smoke in my face as I'm trying to drive. And they'll roll the window down, but they'll roll the window down this much because it's cold out. They don't want the window out. So I'll roll my window down the entirety of the way and roll theirs down a little bit. That usually stops them a little. Yeah, I don't care that your giant frickin' vape cloud smells like strawberry, because it doesn't smell like strawberry. It's still frickin' vapor and nasty nicotine smoke blowing right in my face. I'm not super into that, so please don't do that anymore. To the no one who will see this. I don't know. I don't know. It's never enough to ruin a day, but it's enough to put me in a mood. Because people will end up stopping in front of me, and I'm just and just go around them. I'm done waiting for people on the road now. I do so much dang driving, and everyone here drives like a grandmother who has lost one limb and is trying to get to the hospital as slowly as possible, because if they go too fast, the heart will pump too much and they'll lose the blood out the limb. It's a matter of life or death. They gotta drive slowly for a grandma. That's how people here drive. The speed limits are like 24 kilometers an hour. Excuse me. Jeez. Which is 15 miles an hour. 15 miles an hour is barely more than literally just taking your foot off the gas and letting the car roll. The car will roll at like 5 or 6, depending on the car. So you literally put your foot on top of the pedal. Barely even pressure. The weight of your foot will make it do 15. And these people are doing 18 kilometers an hour. Just, time to go to work. As I'm sitting here like, I have 6 more runs to do. Go! Please! Let me by! Use your turning signals! Ah! Ah! Go! And I can't drive like a complete maniac because I'm on a military base, and if I get my license taken away, it's a way bigger brouhaha than it is in America. Than it is as a civilian. Because getting pulled over means, oh shoot, I pay $300. Getting pulled over here means a whole dang list of nonsense and legal crap to jump through, and oh, you can't drive the TMP for this many months, or oh, now you got to do this duty or something. I don't know. There's always something stacked on it. Oh, I'm just complaining about cars this whole dang time. All right, where was I? Right around lunch, I was still driving. We got to the afternoon. Let's see, what did I do? I did more courses. I honestly, we didn't spend a huge amount of time in the office because we do afternoon PT now. Uh, oh, I got to go to the clinic on base and get my prescription for contacts. So I'm going to put some money in my account because apparently contacts are so expensive. Holy cow. Like 3 months of contacts is like $80. I pay that much for Adobe. Why am I paying this much to see? I paid like $18 for these glasses that I've owned for I think like a year, 2 years, and 3 months worth of contacts, which are smaller, like less complicated lenses. They're just little squishy things that magnify. Are so much more expensive. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I got my prescription, so now I can get some contacts. And maybe tomorrow you'll see me with some hair combed and basically like this. So essentially as I am now, but without reflective eyeballs. So yeah, check that out. Oh, the TMP was super, super dirty today. So after PT, which was super fun, we did cat and mouse like running relays, which is you start. I'll explain the TMP garbage thing in a second. You start. I don't know if you'll hear me from here, but you start two cones here. You have a cat. No, you have a cat starting here and a mouse here. Then, sorry, you have two more cones over here. Then this is the finish line. And once you get past this finish line, this ends up being the mouse. This is the cat. And what you do is the cat chases the mouse. If the cat catches the mouse does 10 push-ups when they get to the other side. If the mouse escapes the cat does 10 push-ups. And I don't think I was caught a single time. Because one person says they caught me, but I never did any push-ups. So I don't think they did. I got outran as the cat once or twice, but I never got caught as the mouse. So fair enough. Fair enough. I don't know how that works. I'm better at evading. Perhaps I don't quite have the endurance for that event, but I do have the fear needed to motivate me properly. But yeah, that was a super fun PT session. We did sharks and minnows afterwards, which is, I mean, essentially a similar concept, except the cat is just in the middle and there's a bunch of mice. Yeah, we were just doing creative running, essentially, which was so much better than normal running because, it's creative. I like creative stuff. Right, dirty TMP. The TMP was super dirty, and I knew that some people were taking it for a drive later, no, not later, in the morning, tomorrow. So I took it upon myself to empty out the garbage in the TMP and vacuum the TMP because no one cleans that TMP, ever. Ever. No one cares about that car. I care about that car. I think it's a good car. I mean, if somebody came up to me in America and was like, I'm thinking of getting a Kia Lotse. I'm like, what year? And they're like, 2007. I'm like, it's alright. It's alright. It'll do you just fine. Don't go racing in it. You'll kill everybody in the back seat. But it's a perfectly good car. It's been beat on for 14 straight years, no doubt, by so many hundreds of American soldiers who have never taken care of it properly, never bothered to clean it. That makes me sad. To see anything neglected like that just makes me sad, even if it is an inanimate object, because I'm weird. Uh, so I took it upon myself to clean it, so I didn't get back into my room until like 6:30, and I didn't get back from shopping at the PX until I think 7:15, something like that. Took my shower, got changed, everything like that. By about 8, I ate dinner somewhere in there, which is why it is 9:50 right now. It's very late, which explains why I'm blabbering nonstop. Holy cow, it's been 20 minutes. I need to stop this video. I don't know what this title will be because it was yet more just gibberish, but it was a lot of gibberish, so hopefully you enjoyed. And it was a good day. I enjoyed the driving, and it actually was pretty satisfying to clean out the TMP. I really wish I had more equipment than my hands and a vacuum that died 78% of the way through the job. But it's better. It's cleaner now. It's more organized and all that, so I did some good. Yeah. Good old Kia Lotze. Lotze? Lotze? I don't know. Lotze. And it's Korean. So I'll let you be the judge of that. Let me know down in the comments. Spell it out phonetically. What do you think? Lotze. How do you think it should be pronounced? Because I have no idea. There you go. Call to action. Check. Meme I already did in a past video. Check. Excuse me. Subtly stifled burp. Check. Alright, I think we can just about end this video. Yeah, I didn't really do anything interesting in the evening. I did have 2 burritos, which was very good. I made them myself because the DFAC was closed. But yeah, I can end this video now. I should end this video now. It's so long. Oh my gosh, this is going to take so long to upload. Oh geez, I just realized that. Okay, whatever time it is for you out there in this crazy, just full of nonsense world we live in, whether it be good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, I hope that whatever time it is for you out there, it is good. Because there is good in every day. You just got to go out there and get it. And if you don't get it, you're going to end up like me. Strange, twisted little man complaining to a camera in a country 5,000 miles from his home. Okay, maybe not exactly like me, but weird and twisted, probably. All right. Thank you very much for watching all the way to the end of the video. This has been a strangely lit video where sometimes I am exactly exposed, and most of the time I'm on fire. So, thank you for putting up with that. I don't know why, but I just decided to do this differently. It does not look better. Don't bother. Don't bother making my feelings better. I appreciate it, though. But, yeah. I know it's horrible. I'll change it next time. All right. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. This has been Overlord Pop-Tart. Stay frosty. Oh, geez, this is such a long video. I regret everything.